Canada has such a unique energy. What fascinated me the most was the blend of French and Canadian cultures. Here are some things to do if you are in Montreal. The Notre-Dame Basilica of Montreal is one of the most breathtaking places in Montreal. The moment you walk inside, you're surrounded by a stunning blue and gold interior that feels almost unreal. Built in 1829, is one of the Canada's most iconic landmarks and home to a magnificent pipe organ with thousands of pipes. Most churches I've visited have more neutral colors, but here the deep blue ceilings combined with golden detail create an atmosphere that feels almost magical. It immediately gives you a sense of wonder and makes you want to stop and take in every detail. It's definitely worth it to stop in this church. The cost is around 16 Canadian dollars per person. This area is one of the oldest parts of Montreal, dating back to the 17th century, and it was first established as a French settlement. This market dates back to the 1800s and has served so many purposes over time, from public market to city hall. Today is filled with local designers, art, and many delicious sweet treats. So if you are in the area, visit and get a nice souvenir. The funny thing about visiting Montreal is that you end up walking much more than you planned. There's always another way, another street, something beautiful and interesting around the corner. You'll definitely be walking a few miles. The artisanal beer scene in Montreal is fantastic, the same with the food. Just pick a nice restaurant and enjoy. Hiking Mount Royal Park is one of the best ways to experience Montreal from a completely different perspective. In just a short walk, you go from city streets to peaceful forest trails and open viewpoints. It's worth noting that the hike can actually be quite demanding at times. The uphill sections are steep and continuous, and depending on the route you take, it can feel surprisingly rigorous. It's one of those climbs that make you earn the view. But once you reach the top, the effort pays off completely. The view is incredible. You can see the entirely skyline, the river, and the city stretching into the distance. It's especially beautiful because it feels so close to nature. Right on the top of the mountain, you can find a coffee shop where you can just have a drink of something, relax, and rest. One of the most unexpectedly beautiful experiences I had in Montreal was walking through the Mount Royal Cemetery. It might sound unusual at first, but it's actually one of the most peaceful and scenic places around the mountain. Following that route is also a wonderful way to make your way down the mountain while experiencing a different side of the city. You can even visit the grave of Leonard Cohen, one of the Montreal's most beloved artists. And there's also a bunch of groundhogs that were so cute. Stop for a nice beer and something delicious to eat, because Montreal is full, it's packed of incredible breweries and good restaurants. Visiting St. Joseph's Oratory is about much more than visiting a church. It's a place that combines history, architecture, and incredible views of the city. It's actually home to one of the largest church domes in the world. One of the most fascinating facts is that the oratory was founded by Brother Andre, a humble doorkeeper who became known for his compassion and for the many people who believed they experienced healing through his prayers. So many visitors come here every year. This place is calm, inspiring, and offers a unique perspective of Montreal. The Montreal Museum of Archaeology and History is one of the most interesting places to understand the origins of the city. What makes it unique is that it was built on the actual site where Montreal was founded, allowing visitors to walk through real archaeological remains. Inside, you can discover artifacts and stories from indigenous communities, French people who arrived here, and the generations that shaped Montreal over the centuries. Jean-Talon Market is one of the best places to experience the local side of Montreal. It's one of the largest public markets in North America and a place where you can truly feel the culture of the city. I was actually in love with this market. It was so big and so unique, and the fruits and vegetables look so bright and fresh, so definitely stop by. Montreal has incredible bars and restaurants. I'm gonna list all of them in the description below for you to check it out. The park is located on two islands in the middle of St. Lawrence River. The park became internationally known after hosting Expo 67, a major world exhibition that brought millions of visitors to Montreal. Many structures from that time still remain, including the iconic Biosphere, which has become one of the city's most recognizable symbols. Today, this park is a place where people come to walk, bike, enjoy nature, attend events, and simply relax by the water. It has beautiful trails, gardens, and viewpoints that show a completely different side of Montreal. This museum is especially good if you're curious about natural history. It's one of the oldest museums in Canada. It has an impressive collection of fossils, minerals, ancient artifacts, and animal specimens, although it's a pretty small museum. Montreal Botanical Garden is one of the most beautiful and peaceful places to visit in the city. It's one of the largest botanical gardens in the world, with an incredible collection of plants, themed gardens, and natural landscapes. It's beautiful and the vegetation and the flowers look stunning. It covers a huge area with thousands of plant species. The highlight for me was definitely the Japanese garden. It was designed with the philosophy of traditional Japanese gardens where every element has a purpose. The placement of rocks, trees, water, and pathways is carefully planned to create balance, simplicity, and harmony with nature. Because the botanical garden is such a popular attraction, it can get quite busy, especially during weekends and peak hours. Visiting earlier in the morning and during the week gives you a calmer experience and allows you to fully enjoy this place. As I said before, this botanical garden is pretty big, so be prepared to get your steps in. These were some of the places we enjoyed the most during our time in Montreal. I hope the information was helpful and thanks for watching.